Hi. Yeah, I'm Julie, the graphic recorder. Did the big paper, gave it away, huh? Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to put this here. Do you have a copy of the agenda that I could see? Excellent. Yeah. No worries. I know these take a long time to nail down. Don't worry about it. I'm happy to get a hold of it now. Thank you. Oh, this is your copy. You don't have a copy for me? No, oh, that's okay. I'll just take a quick picture of it. Thanks. No, really, you're going to need that more than me. Yeah, that's great. Just a couple things I'm going to set up over here, but I wanted to check with you. I think that I should be on either the right or the left side of the screen, whichever one you think is going to be good. Really, no, actually, I do think in the back of the room would be a distraction. People are going to have to keep looking over their shoulder and that squeaky marker sound. Really, I should be up at the front because you want people to see what I'm doing, you know, capturing the process so they know what's going on. No, I can't really work on a table. It's got to be on a wall. How about this one here? It's a little bit off to the side, but still the front. Is that going to work? Okay, great. So just give me a few seconds and I'll be right with you. I'm going to get my paper. So did you finally come up with the official name of the meeting? The GEMCO offsite. Okay, perfect. The GEMCO management offsite. Okay, yeah, sure. The GEMCO leadership offsite. Okay, perfect. The GEMCO annual, biannual, I can never tell the difference between the two. I don't know either. That's good, yeah. GEMCO winter leadership offsite. Perfect. No, and the date, yes, of course. No, I've got plenty of room here. I got 8 feet. Don't worry about it. It's going to be great. Right, so you're ready? Excellent. Oh my God. This is amazing. You are so creative. Really? I mean, like, I can't even draw a straight line, but you are really creative. Did you make this up? It's incredible. I just can't imagine. You know, I sat next to somebody like you in high school. Now, the rest of us took the notes, you know, ABC, 1, 2, 3, that kind of thing. But this girl, her page was covered with pictures. You're a doodler, aren't you? That's what you are. You're a doodler. I knew it. You know, my son, he went to art school. He's making T-shirts for a band right now or something like that. But really, you know, I think he would be perfect for this. He is a gifted artist. God, could I get your card? Would you mind talking to him, telling him about this? Because I just think he would be so perfect. He's such an amazing artist. You know, can I ask you something? Are you an artist? So of all those questions, that one right there used to piss me off. I used to have long-winded explanations about how what I'm doing is really a deep group process. It's a facilitative process. I am taking in all the information and holding it and reflecting it back into the group in a non-linear visual representation of the experience so that the group can see their wisdom and reflect on it later. But their eyes would just glaze over. They didn't care what kind of limiting beliefs I have about being an artist. I mean, I recognize it's not the best business strategy to be irritated with people that are interested in my work. I'm not an idiot. I know I have to get okay with the question. Really, they're just curious. They're trying to connect with me. That's how I need to see it. You know, just last week, I came up with a better answer. Well, I'm not really an artist. I just play one in the corporate world. I don't think they really got it. Because really, they just want me to say yes. But you know what my real answer is? No. No, I'm not an artist. No, I'm not a doodler. No, I haven't loved to draw ever since I was a little kid. No, this isn't a hobby. This is my job. Oh my God. Wow. How do you do that? I mean, you've got to have some kind of crazy brain function to do that. I can't even imagine. Like, did you know what we were going to say? Did they tell you what we were going to talk about? Like, how long did it take for you to do that? I mean, I guess I could say it took me 90 minutes. You know, the paper was blank, and then 90 minutes later, it had this stuff all over it. It also probably took me 49 years to do it, but you know how it is. I'm standing there next to this giant piece of blank paper with this rolling bag of pens, and then they come in to do their discussion, their visioning session, their decision-making meeting, their brainstorming. They come into this windowless room with their streams of caffeine, their piles of gluten and sugar. They start, and then I start. And they start by debating and hashing and rehashing things like givens, nice to haves, metrics, modified inputs, calculating the true ups, master data, boiling the ocean, blue sky visions, black box theories, sunsetting technologies, low-hanging fruit. Getting buy-in, tiered ownership, measuring the outcomes. God, it goes on. And meanwhile, it builds. They talk about resource constraints. Resource constraints. Mitigating risk. Peak incremental demands. Talk, talk, talk. And the whole time, what am I doing? I'm over here listening to all of it. I mean, I have to listen to all of it because I don't know what to not listen to, right? So it all comes in here, goes in here, makes its way down here, and out here, and onto here to create a dotted outline in the shape of the pile of stuff they've been talking about for the last million hours. And then they marvel at it. They think it's amazing. They think I'm some kind of wacky genius, some kind of mystical artist, but it has nothing to do with me. They marvel at it because they recognize it. It is their experience reflected back at them. It doesn't have anything to do with me. They look at it and they feel heard and understood. And that feels good. Like that guy during the break comes up with his brownie, his third brownie, because I pay attention to these things. I have to. And his coffee, and he's looking at the map, and then he looks at me, and then he looks at the map, and he looks at me, and he looks at the map, and he looks back at me, and he says, "Have you worked with a lot of biotech companies?" And I say, yeah, but probably I've worked with a couple of them. I thought so. You really understand our industry, don't you? No, No, I don't understand a thing about your industry. I just listened and I wrote it down. "45 minutes for lunch? Okay, great." So I have to wait for 50 people to go through that buffet line and hope that there's protein left. I mean, I'm really tired. It's been 4 hours. It's really draining to listen to content for 4 hours that really has no meaning to me. All I really want to do is get some food and sit down and not do anything but eat. But it's a buffet. And we're eating in the room that we've been working in for 4 hours. So I get my plate of food and look for a place to sit. Is this seat? Okay, yeah, great, thanks. Oh, sorry, yeah, I'm Julie. Bob, yeah. Sally, Cliff, yeah, nice to meet you, great. No, I don't work for Gemco. I'm the graphic recorder, Inky Hands. No, graphic recorder. Wait, do you recognize this? Yeah, that's me over there. Yes, it's my job. It is, yeah. I do make a living at it. It is fascinating. Yeah, I mean, I really get to hear some fascinating conversations. Really, yes. Well, I was introduced to it by a teacher who used it as a teaching tool, and one thing led to another, and here I am. Yes. Oh, well, that's interesting. I get that question a lot. I don't really know quite how to explain how it happens, but I do know that I'm doing two things all the time. And one is that I am listening to everything. And the second is that I am paying very little attention to any of it. Yeah, great. Yeah, let me just take a picture first, thanks. Okay. Yeah, no, sure, go ahead. Oh, you want me in the picture, okay. Oh, you want me to hold up the markers, okay. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, no, tweet it, pin it, post it, like it, go ahead, whatever. Oh, me? Yes, in fact, I am an artist. I write autobiographical stories and I perform them on stage. Oh, you mean this? No, this is just my job. Thanks.